Looks like this guy can be in jail before World Cup. Yes, I'm talking about Babar Azam. What happened this time? This is what we want to talk about in this video. But before we move on, just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you're one of them, consider subscribing because you do not want to miss out on the updates about the World Cup coming ahead. Now, let's take a look at this one report. But before I do that, just to give you some background, you know that Pakistani players, they are never out of problems. They always have issues. They always create drama. What we have seen with Salman Butt, for example, with the match fixing, Asif Ali, all of these players, they're doing something that will always come on the front of the newspaper, and then we'll be shocked like these people, like these players are doing that. By the way, guys, I'm not against Pakistan. In fact, I love the team. They have great players. Babar Azam is a great player too. But when they have some reputation, some name, some fame, what they do is something outrageous. This is exactly what he did. As you can see, Babar Azam on the picture here with a police officer. So what really happened? Well, he was driving in Lahore. I believe he was coming for the wedding invitation of Shaheen Shah Afridi. If you know, he is getting married, or he got married in September only a few days ago. So probably that's the time when you're seeing this picture. Probably that was the time when he came to Lahore or for other purposes, and he was driving and he did not have any license. When the police caught him, obviously he said, I don't have a driver's license. How can you drive without a driver's license? This is exactly what's the point. They take advantage of their name, their fame. No driver's license. Report says traffic violation cost Babar Azam how much? Now this is the question. How much he will have to pay? If he cannot pay, obviously he can, because he's a rich guy. He makes a lot of money. But if he cannot pay this much of amount of money, or if he refuses, he could actually go to jail. Let's take a read at this a little bit more. Babar Azam was slapped with a fine, but how much? Again, the question is how much? From the traffic authorities in Lahore's Gulbarg area. Okay, so this is where he was stopped. Pakistan's captain Babar Azam has been on the receiving end of some heavy criticism after his team failed to qualify for the Asia Cup final earlier this month. Pakistan lost to India and Sri Lanka in the Super 4 stage and bowed out of the tournament. India defeated Sri Lanka, and we know the rest of the story, right? And so when Babar Azam was caught, guys, this is the amount. He was fined Pakistani rupee 2,000, and if you convert that into Indian rupee, that would be around 491 Indian rupee, somewhere around that. If you convert that into US dollar, that would be around $4 or $5, so which is not much for US citizens. But if you're living in Pakistan, 2,000 Pakistani rupee is gonna be a huge deal. This is what happened with Babar Azam, guys. If you're new to the channel, again, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.